So Kevin, it's so great to meet again and talk again. We worked together for a long time, and I think it's 5 years since we've last met, and it's very exciting to be talking about a topic that we're very passionate, which is change, transformation, talent development, and how that enables organizations to grow.
It is wonderful to see you. First of all, it's been years, and we worked together for years, but I'm happy to be here and happy to spend the time with you.
Absolutely. So getting started, we're absolutely witnessing a shift where generative AI and automation are shaping entire industries. From your vantage point as a global leader in a digital platform company, how do you envision the role and strategic value of business services evolving over the next 3, 5, 10 years?
I do think that there's a great opportunity for us to better understand not only the problems and challenges and where we're spending quite a bit of time, but those use cases to develop better technologies that add value to companies through better responses, faster throughput time. I mean, less time looking for information and more time doing. And we're starting to see, not only at ServiceNow, but peer companies, the adoption of some of these technologies to solve old problems in new ways. And I think we'll certainly see more of that in the next 6 to 12 months. For us, it's a matter of, again, understanding the capabilities, opening up the imagination, getting people engaged to understand it so they can look at their work, their problems in a new light and try to solve those old problems, like I said, in new ways. I think something that's fundamentally different about AI is the fact that it's going to change workforces. It's going to change companies. It's going to create winners. It's going to create losers. Because if you're not on the adoption curve, it's like time, insights are competitive advantages. The impact on the workforce is going to be different. The impact on the employees is going to be different. There may be elements of jobs that we've done for years that absolutely goes away, and I've actually seen that. You've seen that in your career. I mean, we started with spreadsheets, right? We started with a lot of manual inputs, a lot of data. And this is going to be similar, where there's certain activities we do today that are just going to go away. That means we need to think about how the workforce evolves, how we reskill people, how we take their incredible knowledge and their passion and apply them to new things. Because one thing that I'm always challenged with is there's more work than we have bodies to do. And so I think the great thing that's for me as a leader, and for the workforce in particular, is they get to redefine their future as well, and maybe take those values and those skills that they have and apply them to new things to address that work we just can't get to. So I think this is going to be a shift. I'm not sure what 10 years looks like, but I know the next few years it's going to create winners and losers, and the winners are going to be the ones that get ahead. They learn, they adapt, they reskill, they compete and win.
And in that, following up in particular what you mentioned of winners, losers, talent being the critical, element. As you know, Costa Rica wants to continue attracting knowledge-based services. What would you recommend the country, the academia, to do to continue and to prepare talent? Let's talk about from a country ecosystem, and also what should companies do? Again, do you think it's one or the other, or should companies also be key partners in that talent development and up-leveling the talent for that disruption that's happening now?
That one's key partners, absolutely. It has to be a partnership. So how does companies and academia kind of merge that knowledge of the fundamental skills that people need to know? But how do they use technology to do that in a way that adds more value? And that could be through speed, it could be through deeper insights, it could be taking vast quantities of data that enhance the value that they're providing through more rich content.
So expanding on that one, any specific cases or example where ServiceNow is, paying it forward, if you want, and has, investing in the talent development?
Yeah, I think in particular, it's ServiceNow University, which actually does create that opportunity of learning, not just for ServiceNow employees, but actually broadly, where people can participate and learn and get that fusion of technology with content-specific knowledge for particular areas of their business. So yeah, I think that's a wonderful opportunity, not just for ServiceNow employees, but for everyone.
Absolutely. So we talked again, following on the talent, As we listen, right, this could be scary for people, right? So what message would you have for those, either those folks that are early in their career or mid-career or advanced career? How should they feel excitement, unease about technology or AI, or what advice would you offer talent?
You have to be comfortable with a certain amount of disruption because technology is infusing its way, not just for the technology companies, for really all companies. So I would say it should be exciting. I know it's uncomfortable. Get excited about it. Now, what should you be doing? And it really doesn't matter early, mid, or late career. Is learn, practice, engage. So read about it. Learn about what's happening in your industry. Learn what's happening at your peers. Try the technology. It's widely available. Get out there and practice with it. Become familiar with the technology.
And maybe to wrap it up, Kevin, if you could define one mindset shift that companies and individuals need to embrace to thrive in the next years, right? So to not get it so far, what would that be? What that mindset shift that companies and individuals need to embrace?
I really do think the most important mindset is always a growth mindset, always being open to change, always being open to dialogue, always being open to learning, being accepting of trial and error. Get into it, learn, grow, be open to it, fail fast, and have fun. Yeah, absolutely.
So Kevin, it's been great talking to you again. Hopefully it's not going to be 5 years to have you back. You're always welcome, and I know the Costa Rica team is ready to support ServiceNow and whatever growth you guys have in mind. So thank you for having us here and for the conversation, and always your insightful perspectives and challenges for us to keep growing.
Thanks, Nell. It was great to see you, number one, and it's great to speak to you about these important topics. So thank you for having me.
Absolutely.